Hi everyone, my name is Cinda, and I'm really glad to be here. When I think about childhood, when I think about my childhood, I would describe it as something that really shaped me in both good and hard ways. There were six of us, and at one point we were all living in a two-bedroom trailer with 8 people in total. I was a baby then, so it doesn't really affect me much at that point, but it still kind of tells you how my childhood went, um, and what kind of environment that I grew up in. One of the hardest things I went through was losing my dad to cancer when I was 12 years old. That changed everything for me and my family, and after that, I was raised in a single mother household for a while until my stepdad Rick came along when I was about 13, 14 years old. He was really, really a great influence at that time. I also grew up with 2 brothers who were on the spectrum, and I love them deeply. But I'll be honest, I felt like a lot of times that I was just pushed to the back burner a little bit, and a lot of attention had to go to them. And as a kid, it can be hard to understand that process. But at the same time, I still tried to live a normal life. I hung out with friends. I went to the proms, school dances, and I even graduated high school. And then shortly after that, I got pregnant, which brought a whole new chapter to my life. One person who really stands out to me as a role model is my older sister. She has always been there for me no matter what. When things felt overwhelming or uncertain, she was just someone I could call on. She was always there. She was literally one phone call away. She didn't tell me things would be okay. She showed me that things would be okay. She taught me what strength looks like and what it means to really care for someone. Even now, I still look up to her. She's an amazing, wonderful human, all great mother. Like, she's great. Um, because of how I grew up, child advocacy means a lot to me. To me, it's about being the person that I needed at a certain time in my life. It's about making sure kids feel seen, heard, and safe, especially the ones who feel overlooked or like they don't have a voice. Every child deserves at least one person who truly shows up for them, and I'm thankful that I did have my one person that showed up for me. I think one of the biggest struggles youth are facing today is how much they're carrying at such a young age. There's pressure from social media, school, and things going on at home that all can combine into one thing. A lot of kids are dealing with anxiety, trauma, and situations they shouldn't have to deal with yet, but unfortunately it does happen, and sometimes they don't have the support they need, which makes them feel really alone at those times. Learning about stress helped me understand this more, that there are 3 types of stress: positive, tolerable, and toxic stress. Positive stress is the kind that helps you grow, and I feel like this year I've had a lot of positive stress in my life, and I felt like I've done a lot of growing. It's a nervous feeling before a test or trying something new. It's not easy, but it's temporary. It can actually build confidence. Tolerable stress is the more serious. It's like going through something really hard, like losing a loved one, which unfortunately, again, I had to go through that in the last year, or a big life change. But the difference is it's having someone there to support you through it, and that support makes all the difference in how a child can handle it as well. Toxic stress is the most harmful. That's when a child is going through ongoing trauma like abuse, neglect, or living in unstable environments, and they don't have anyone there to help them feel safe. That kind of stress can stay with them and affect them and how they grow and see the world in the long run. I think this topic really matters to me because of everything I've experienced. You really never know what a child is going through, and sometimes just having a person there who cares can change everything for them. Thank you for listening.